There's a lot of talk yesterday about the mental health challenges of a couple of Minneapolis City Council members, and one of them, Aisha Chughtai, announced that she was immediately taking a 1-month leave from her position so she could get outpatient, rigorous care for depression. I absolutely want Aisha Chughtai to get better. I am glad that she is taking a month to focus on herself. And I think all of you, if you are clinically depressed or clinically dealing with mental health challenges, you need to take care of yourself. We need you to take care of yourself. Aisha Chughtai told us what she was going to do and why before she did it. A lot of the conversation on the show yesterday from listeners involved, I think, reasonably around the fact that the 3 Minneapolis City Council members who have been out front about struggling with mental health issues have all been young. Aisha Chughtai is 28, Oren Chowdhury of Ward 12. She is 29. Robin Wansley said she struggled with a lot of these mental health challenges as well. She's 34. And so part of the conversation was, are young people, on a positive sense, are young people more willing to talk about this? Are they more willing to take care of these challenges? And on a negative side, are people in their low 20s to mid 30s equipped for a high stress job? I share that as backdrop because today, 57-year-old U.S. Congressman Thomas Kean Jr. finally came forward after 4 months where this guy was MIA. Nobody knew what he was doing. Gone for 4 months. He's a Republican. So all of the Republicans yesterday who texted in or called in upset about these DSA-aligned Minneapolis City Council members for their mental health challenges, we give you the sort of half explanation from Republican Tom Kean.
So I believe that I owe an explanation to the people of New Jersey's 7th District,
I'd say,
my colleagues in this chamber,
yes,
and to the American people
for
my absence.
Here it comes.
Several months ago, due to health concerns, I entered the hospital for some testing. I did not believe that this would result in a long-term stay. I was given the diagnosis of depression. The doctors recommended that I remain in the hospital to address my illness. They explained to me that this would be the fastest way to recovery.
All right. Sounds good, right? The last time he was in the house was March 5th. And so he had said he thought he was going to return in just a couple of weeks. But it's been 4 months. Been 4 months. Never said he was being treated for depression. I get, especially if you're 57, maybe you don't want to come forward and say I'm depressed. I don't know. Would you vote for this guy again? Hell no. If he were 100% aligned with me on politics, I would still not vote for him. Your medical history and your challenges, it's your right to decide how you want to share that information. If you work in accounts payable, all right? It is not your right as an elected official to disappear for 4 months and not tell people what's going on. And do we believe it? 4 months? I don't know. I guess why would you come back other than yesterday a CNN reporter spotted this guy sitting on his porch? Now, I don't think that he likely was just, I don't know. I guess I don't know what to think. You don't think the guy was probably I got to take a 4-month vacation from being a congressman. But the idea that he was hospitalized, and he didn't even say, like, he left so much unanswered, right? So he said he was tested. Doctors recommended he stay in the hospital. Oh, was he in the hospital? I don't know. Like, how long was he in the hospital? Was he? And why wouldn't you just say it? Why wouldn't you say it? This is a major issue in the U.S. Congress, right? So people who were freaking out yesterday about city council members. Remember, Mitch McConnell was hospitalized for a couple of weeks ago. Did Mitch McConnell's office ever tell you what was going on? Not really. Now, John Fetterman has been open about his struggle with depression. And I just think this openness does a lot of good for the regular person who might be feeling embarrassed about it. I sympathize with Tom Kean. I do. But he missed more than 100 House votes and has been in straight up hiding for 4 months. That's not acceptable. It's not. It's not acceptable. Andrew says better to apologize after the fact than ask permission.
But isn't that the thing we want to try and reverse here?
Yeah.
Because there is a social stigma when it comes to mental health issues. We talked about this yesterday.
No doubt.
And so isn't the point, I mean, I get, being upset because it was a 4-month absence, but if he's in a hospital and that's what doctors are telling him he's got to do to take care of himself.
Was he?
Well, again,
he didn't say.
He didn't. He did say that that's where he was.
No, he said that he went in for testing. I mean,
that's why he was absent. Okay, fine. My point is simply this.
I mean, I hate to parse the words,
I get it.
You sort of open yourself up when you're not transparent.
But my point is, if we really are dedicated to, moving mental health treatment forward in this country and lessening the stigma, is the right thing to do to clobber this guy because he was a little, inelegant with his words right now? Or is it to hold it up and say, Aisha Chughtai did it the right way, came out right in front and said something, and I'd rather this guy came out and said something on the back end than not say anything at all. So let's take this as an opportunity to say we need better mental health coverage in this country. We need better access to treatment. We need better access to people, professionals who are well-trained in how to treat illnesses like this, so it doesn't wind up as a month-long or a 4-month-long separation from your job.
No. 1 month I'll give you. 1 month is fine.
I mean, but aren't we being arbitrary at that point?
No, because
why is 1 month fine and 6 weeks?
You have a duty to your district. He missed 100 votes and never told anybody where he was.
That part of it you want to be critical about, the not telling anybody.
That's the issue.
But if you got to miss,
you can take 4 months. I'm not upset. Thank you for clarifying that. I'm not upset about you taking 4 months. If you need 4 months, you should take it. But you got to tell people way before 4 months, because now, no good.